Hi guys, Aka here. Can you believe it? Evony did something good. Again. Like, seriously, what's going on here? I kind of feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone or something. Man. Anyway, before I get to what Evony did, let me ask you guys something. Do you have a general that you are using and maybe you've been able to ascend the general? Maybe you've ascended it quite a bit, but now you are stuck because you can't get any more fragments for that general, and you've been stuck there for a while? Can any of you relate to that? In my case, I have George Dewey. Now, I've been fortunate enough that I've been able to get some copies of the guy to get him to 4 stars, which is cool. But then I've been stuck at 4 stars because I can't get enough copies of the guy to ascend him. And I'll tell you, I have spent well over 1 million gems in the auction trying to get general tokens. I've used tokens from champions, hoping that I could get another copy of George Dewey with no luck. All I've been able to get are some fragments from the Tavern General chest, which trickle in every now and then, but I'm still short. I've not been able to get enough to finally ascend him. So that's that situation. Now, let me take you guys back a little bit. A while ago, Evony released Ascension fragments. I believe I mentioned it in an update video. I even made a post about it on the channel's community tab. Now, I thought that these were a great idea. Okay, having universal fragments that you could use to ascend any general. However, I thought it was a very dumb and stupid execution, because what they did was to make it exclusive to all-star players. And this community post was over a year ago, and it's been that way ever since. So, fast forward to today, I can tell you that Evony has made Ascension fragments widely available to the players, which is great. However, it's Evony, so it comes at a price. Like we couldn't see that one coming. But still, Ascension fragments are widely available now. And how do I know this? Can you see this here? Yeah, this thing here. That's the pack. Okay, this is the pack that comes with the general Ascension fragments. You can see it right here. Okay, if we tap on it, this is what it says. You can use exclusive Ascension fragments to ascend the star level of some generals when the required historic general fragments are insufficient. Awesome. Now, I had known that this pack was available for a few months now, but I had never been able to get it. Okay, and of course, it's one of those packs that you need to trigger and it pops up. And no matter what I did, I couldn't get it. But then, yesterday, I was able to get enough premium general token fragments to compose into one general token. And the pack popped up, which was a very nice surprise. Now, this pack is a ladder pack. It starts off at $5 and you get a few fragments in there. And then it increases to $10. You get a few more fragments. And then it increases to $20 and then $50 and so on. Okay? So I bought the 5, the 10, and the 20. So that's $35 I spent on this thing. And I was able to get enough of these exclusive Ascension fragments. Bear in mind, I only needed 15 fragments for my George Dewey. So with this, I finally have enough fragments to do the Ascension on my George Dewey, which is awesome. Now, for some of you, this might not be news. For some of you, you're hearing this for the first time. Again, for some of you, you might not like this idea. Some, you might really like it. Whatever you think, let me know down in the comments, okay? For me though, I'm actually very happy that Evony did this. I'm very happy that it's accessible. I'm very happy that it's not at a ridiculous price point. So that's cool. If you want to see whether this pack is available to you on your server, the first thing that you need to do is to trigger the pack. And like I said, I got this by composing the premium token fragments. Not going to say that that's 100% the way to trigger it, but that's what happened in my case, okay? And to get those fragments, you basically accumulate them from different places. There are some events that you can get them in if you're willing to spend, but in my case, I haven't done any of these events. So I got them mostly from the expedition, right? So you get these after a while from the rewards. And then I got most of them from this peak trial, okay? And you basically have the generals, you start them up, you can get general fragments from this. So that's basically what I did. And I was able to get enough fragments for me to complete that. So if you're interested in trying out if you can trigger this pack, that's basically what you need to do. Now, I would only recommend that you use this pack if you have a general that you've been stuck on for a long time and you only need a few fragments. Of course, this thing is going to be more expensive the more you try to get. So I wouldn't be expecting to get enough for like 4 or 5 copies, okay? I wouldn't push it that far. But if you need just like a few fragments, like maybe 4 or 5, up to 10 or 15, something like that, then yeah, this is a very viable option for you if you're willing to spend for it. Okay, so that's it for the pack. But as you'd expect, the proof is in the pudding. So we'll come to my Judge Dewey, and I'm going to do the ascension of my Judge Dewey to show that this thing actually works. So we come here to enhance, and as you can see here, I have 135 fragments and I need 150. Now, with the exclusive Ascension fragments that I bought here, I have 18. So I have enough. And I have enough Blood of Ares to do this Ascension. Ideally, I would have preferred to wait until the Trial of Knights event, but I've waited so long to ascend Judge Dewey, so I'm kind of excited about it. Plus, I actually need to show that this thing works in the video. All right, so let's begin the Ascension. Tap here, okay. Right, so that's the first one. Right, let's keep going. Okay, second. Right, so this is the third one. Okay, so this is the fourth one. And it should be popping up right about now. Okay, so you see what it's showing here. I have 55 and it's not enough to meet the 70 that I need. But now you can see that the exclusive fragments is showing up. I have 18 and it's showing that I need 15. So once you get to the point where the fragments are no longer enough for you to do the ascension, the exclusive fragments now kick in. Okay, so as advertised. All right, let's push the button. Okay, do you want to consume the following materials to ascend? Yes, 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 and yes. Okay, thank you very much, and let's do it. Judge Dewey! Woohoo! Oh man, finally, I have finally been able to fully ascend my Judge Dewey. Well, this is, whew, man, look at this. Fully ascended Judge Dewey. Like, I'm really psyched about it, man. I remember when I first started doing the ascension of my Judge Dewey, I actually showed it in this video here, and going from that point to now finally having a fully ascended Judge Dewey, man, it's a huge relief. So guys, if this thing is going to help you out, give it a try, see if you can trigger the pack, and yeah, maybe you can finally ascend that general that you've been stuck on for a long time. Again, let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. That's it for me, guys. Thank you very much. Aka signing out.